Growing up as a kid, I thought this thing looked disgusting every time my mom made it, but now I can see all the perfect bites happening right here. I can tell you right now I'm bringing this to Easter dinner. Sorry, Mom, I called it. You have to start the base with iceberg lettuce. I've already washed this and put it back in the fridge so that it gets nice and crispy. Gotta have the crunch. This is gonna be your largest layer, obviously. The salad gets a whole pound of bacon, and I'm saving it for the very top. Layer number 2, red onion. You just want it chopped pretty small because no one wants a big chunk of onion. And I'm gonna start by layering it kind of just around the edges so that you can see it. It's all about the show. Let's be honest, the green peas are the scary part of the 7-layer salad, at least when you're a 7-year-old kid. But now they're one of my favorite things on a salad bar. So these are just frozen peas that I have thawed. These do not have to be bone dry. They're going to give off a little moisture, but our dressing is gonna be super thick and creamy, so when it combines, it's gonna kind of loosen it up. It's all making sense now. And now the cheese. I'm just using sharp cheddar that I have shredded. It's always better to shred your own cheese. You don't get all that powdery stuff on the outside of pre-shredded cheese. Plus, you get a lot more in your block. You know, when you buy the package of 8 ounces, that's only 2 cups, but if you shred it, it's like 2.5 cups. Layer number 5 is some chopped cauliflower. Now, I don't remember seeing this, but I'm not sure what it would have been. You don't need that much of it. It's just gonna add that extra little layer of crunch and color. That's 5 layers down, 2 to go. 1 being the dressing and 1 being the bacon. It calls for the dressing to go on last, but my OCD is gonna kick in too much. I wanna keep that bacon visible and crunchy, so it's going on last. This dressing has 3 ingredients: mayonnaise, Parmesan cheese, and sugar. And I'm going in with just 1 tablespoon of sugar. The recipe calls for 2 tablespoons, and I'm sure the recipe is perfect. However, I think that's the part that turned me away, was like I didn't want a sweet dressing. So I'm gonna start low, and I'm also gonna add in a little pepper. I like that I'm putting the dressing on with the cauliflower because it's kind of the same color, and it'll kind of, you know, keep that layering harmonious. And for our final touch, the bacon. I've got to add just a little sprinkle of something green on the top. This is optional. It does not go against the layer count, and I'm keeping it retro with some curly parsley. And because I can't help myself. She's a beaut. Get your last look, because once we dig in, the masterpiece will be destroyed. A little bit of everything, and I'm going back in for more green stuff. I'm a little more excited about this than I thought I would be, to be honest. Here we go. I was missing out all those years. The combination of textures and flavors is actually amazing. You've got that cold, crunchy lettuce, but the cheese and the bacon add so much richness and creaminess. The dressing brings it together. I'm not mad about the little chunks of cauliflower and those peas, all the peas. But now I can see that it is really going to be a dish of perfect bites. I gotta get some water.